What is going on, guys? AEW Fight Forever. Now, we're just talking about the game itself as far as their plans on not making another game and just kind of adding to this one and updating this one consistently. I personally think that's a mistake. I think they should definitely consider, making another game within 2 years. Maybe do like the other games do. Just take this game and build on it and, add to it and come up with a new game in like 2 years. I say like 2025. I'm going to tell you why. Because this game is just lacking way too much, man. It's lacking too much. And I'm going to show you where the biggest lack is. Not the biggest lack. I shouldn't say biggest. But one of the big issues in this game that really doesn't make any sense. And we're going to get into it here, okay? So, okay, let's get into it. So, first I'm going to go to mass. Let's go to mass. So we have your mass. I add a mask to my wrestler. And then you have these accessories. As you can see, I can't add this to my mask, even though that accessory is made for mask. You have never seen a wrestler wearing that with no mask. I mean, that goes to a mask. That's actually part of a mask. But yet, these things can't be worn with a mask. It's just the compatibility problem that this game have. I don't know if they can patch that to fix it. I feel like they can, and I feel like they need to do it. For sure, they really, really need to fix that type of stuff. If they can't fix that type of stuff, for some reason the engine isn't strong enough to support stuff like that, then they definitely, and I mean definitely, need to make another game. And just, like I said, 2 years from now, not 1 year. I don't think that may not be enough time, but like in 2 years, have a new game come out. AEW All Out or whatever, call it something. Just come up with another game and ride on that one. I don't think this one is quite ready to be the master game. I just don't think it is. It's not there. There's too much lacking. And I honestly think it's a mistake. Unless they actually can patch this stuff. Patch this compatibility problem, like what you can wear with what. It's to me it's a problem, and it's a pretty significant problem. Now, as far as the lack of options for your wrestler, that's not really an issue because they're gonna add stuff to it anyway. That's actually okay. And another thing is you cannot add logos and numbers and words to your attire. I think they really need to have that in here. That's why I'm saying this game, to be your master game that you're going to build on and add to, I don't feel like this is ready, man. This just isn't it. And a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, I don't know that they can even add that stuff to it. Maybe they can, if you can add something that will allow you to put logos and words. I'm not saying be able to upload logos like you can in WWE 2K23. You don't have to have all that, but at least have some stuff you can put on it, like words, letters, numbers, maybe some pictures, like, that you can add, maybe have some patterns to your clothes, something along those lines. If they cannot add stuff like that to this, and they can't fix that compatibility problem with the customization, with the, the way in which you wear certain clothes together, and the fact that you can't wear any t-shirts in the ring, which, some wrestlers do that, but you can't do that on here with your created wrestler. This is not ready, man. This isn't it. This is not built strong enough to be your main game, to be your master game. This is a good starter game to get you jumped off. Let's get at least one game released because this is their first game. We can let it slide that the game is not the most incredible game you've ever seen or whatever, because it's not. But it's not a horrible game. I mean, it's a good start, as far as getting you started on releasing games. But as far as this being your master game, we're just going to keep this game and we're going to constantly update it over the years. And we're just going to use this game specifically and not really make new ones, that to me is a mistake. I think they're messing up, and it's to me, and like I said, yeah, the customization's lacking, and let's be honest, it's lacking a lot. You know, but like I said, you can add the parts, you can add the faces through updates, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that. But the compatibility problem, this game is just not big enough. It's not good enough, man. I just don't think they're there. I think it's a good game to play and it's fun, but you can't use this as your master game going forward for several years. I just don't think this is it. I think they definitely need to consider making another game.